So how did I go from this brand new update? It's incredibly easy. Freaking A! The spiciest content to this. And as always, go Spurs, go! Over 8 months. That's how long I've been gone, and I owe you guys an explanation. So if you've been here for a while, you know that this channel started as a gaming channel. I guess it's gone through a whole bunch of different phases, but gaming has been the main thing. If you're new to the channel, my name is James, aka your boy Jonesy, and I've built my following on YouTube making videos about scary horror games like Content Warning, Lethal Company, and Murky Divers. I chose that as my niche not because I had a super strong interest in those types of games. As a matter of fact, I am not a big fan of horror games, or just the horror genre in general. But I chose that niche purely out of coincidence. Content Warning was a game that I just so happened to enjoy playing at the time, and there was nothing more I wanted to do than to grow my YouTube channel, get hundreds of millions of views, which obviously has not happened for me. So one day Content Warning dropped an update and I made a video about it. Literally stayed up till 3 or 4 a.m. on a work night making that video, and within a few hours that became my first official video that gained over 1,000 views. And I wanted to ride the success of that video. I thought I finally found where I fit in the YouTube world after exploring a whole bunch of different video types and topics over the years that I've had this channel. So yeah, I just kept making video after video after video. I was so locked into YouTube, you literally would have thought it was my actual job. But somewhere in there, I got so caught up on making YouTube videos that I completely lost sight of everything else.
Like, what's my career? What are you doing, James? You're such a failure. You're never going anywhere in life. You're going on 30 and have nothing to show for it. Oh my God, you're such a loser!
And I guess my overall feeling was I still just wasn't moving or going anywhere. And I've talked about this before. For all my Jonesy veterans out there, you guys are well familiar with my story, or at least part of it. And if not, just watch my video Figured by 26. That'll tell you everything you need to know. I do feel like I was gaining a lot of useful skills from YouTube, but my problem was that none of it was actually translating to real life benefits. Like, I'm about to be 28 now, and I feel like for this entire time, I've just been working a lot of jobs, not really working towards an actual career, which I never thought was important before, but as I've gotten older, it definitely is. And when I say working a lot of jobs, I mean a lot of jobs. Literally since May of 2025, I went from being a PE coach to an esports coach, to a preschool sports and gymnastics coach, to an Aflac insurance agent, to a shift lead at a local recreation center. Am I missing anything else? Now, there is one really big event that happened right in the middle of that we're gonna get to here in a second, but all of these different job changes and transitions and all this other stuff going on, I just stopped making YouTube videos, which brings me to that big incident I talked about a second ago. September 15th, 2025, I was involved in a car accident. Now, I am fine now, but at the time, it was very damaging. Not just for my car, but for my body and my finances and just life in general. The accident was not my fault. The other party was found 100% liable, so we're all good on that. But I did end up with 2 herniated discs in my spine, and although I'm now about 6 months removed from finishing therapy, I'd be lying if I said I don't still have, honestly, really bad pain here and there from that accident. A big flaw of mine was that I did not do what was necessary to financially prepare myself in the event that an emergency like that happened. Mainly because I was stupid, but I genuinely did not think something like that would actually happen. Immediately after, I went a few weeks without going to work at all, and I was a preschool sports and gymnastics coach at the time, and I very quickly realized my body was no longer capable of doing what it needed to do my job properly. So I left and got a job as an insurance agent of all things at Aflac. I really thought I'd make a good agent. I thought I had the personality to make sales, but nah, that job was not for me. So with all this financial stress, my relationship also started to be strained. So I was really banking on my personality and ability to talk to people to carry me through that job. But it was not working and I needed money now. So that's when one of my best friends, thank God for him, put in a good word for your boy and got me a job at a local rec center. And though the pay wasn't like tremendous, it was exactly what I needed to get back on my feet. But unfortunately, that was too little too late. And hi, buddy.
You want to say hi? Come on.
You're facing the wrong way.
You're facing the wrong way, Grease.
That strain was just too much, and you know, my now ex and I decided to part ways. About a month before that, I had put in an application to be the MC with the Round Rock Express. I had originally heard about this job several months prior through a coworker of mine with the Austin Spurs. If you don't know, I am a host or MC with the Austin Spurs. So if you come to a game, I'm the guy who's on the mic and I'm like,
What's up, Spurs fans? If you're ready for a game, let me hear ya. Make some noise!
I originally applied for that job in November 2025. It wasn't until March 2026 that I finally got a response, in which they wanted me to make an audition video of me doing exactly what I would do in a game for one of my live hits. Here's a little bit of what that looked like.
You couldn't have chosen a better place to be than right here in the Del Diamond in good old Round Rock, Texas, because tonight is our brisket bash night. We're having a briskets jersey giveaway for our first 1,000 fans, given to you by our good friends at Goodstock.
A week later, I was invited to a second round in-person audition, which I must have done pretty well because the next day I was officially offered the position. And through the Express, I now have the opportunity to be the MC for the Texas Volts. It's a team part of a new league called the AUSL, or the Athletes Unlimited Softball League. This has been huge for my growth as a professional, and I can't thank God enough. The Volts originally reached out to me in late March, so all of this has really happened within a very quick amount of time. So what does this mean for YouTube and my channel moving forward? Well, gaming has always been a big part of who I am, and that will never change. But hosting, performing, being an MC for franchises and teams that I've literally grown up watching, there's that saying where, you know, everyone's got a passion and then they have their mission. Gaming is more of a passion where being an MC feels like my mission. Like every time I pick up that microphone and I step out in front of a crowd, my body literally starts vibrating, like it is sinking in with the mission that I think God has placed me on this planet to do. And it feels like I can actually use YouTube as a tool to grow my profession rather than just doing it because I can. So I'll probably still do some gaming stuff here and there. Definitely want to get back into streaming at the very least. But I think this channel is going to be a lot about the journey, the behind the scenes on game days, what it looks like for me as a person trying to build a career within the sports entertainment industry. I don't want to make YouTube videos because I'm chasing a trend. I want to make YouTube videos because I finally have something worth sharing. So if that sounds like something you'd like to be a part of, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video. There's a new thing I think that's been introduced in that time called hype. I don't know what that is, but hype this video if you got it. That's all we're about here is hype. That is literally my job, so get hype. Let's make some noise by smashing that hype button. And although I can't commit to any sort of dedicated posting schedule right now with how crazy everything's about to get during the summer, I promise it won't be another 8-9 months.
8-9, 8-9, 8-9, 8-9, 8-9, 8-9, 8-9.
But thank you very much for watching. Y'all be easy, stay positive, and I will catch you guys on the flip.